Now that you've completed visualizing your roof, you're going to want to save your work. So in order to do that, we're going to jump back over into the Visualize screen by tapping Visualize in the top right. You'll see that there's a save icon in the top right as well there, the floppy disk. So let's go ahead and hit save. We're going to be asked to name our file. Call this Project 1 and hit save. Now what this does is it saves to your projects folder, which lives in the bottom ribbon, the icon right there with the folder. Let's tap on that. You see when we open this up, Project 1 lives in the top left. Let's tap on that. Pop back open. And you'll notice the product that we visualized earlier doesn't appear in the version that we saved. The idea here with projects is that you're saving the shapes, not the visualized product. But now let's say you obviously want to share what an image looks like when you do have the shingles that you want on the home. In order to do that, let's add the product that we want. We're going to go with a Highland slate and black granite. Minimize by hitting the table button. So now we have the product on the home. In order to share and save this, we actually use the share icon, which is the fourth from the left in the top left corner. Let's go ahead and tap on that. It gives you multiple options here. Print, if you're connected to a printer with your iPad, print it out on a piece of paper. Email link, what that will do is that will send out an email from your default email that you have set up on your iPad. Let's tap that just to show you what it looks like. We're using the default iPad email, and you can see this is the image that it provides you with, and it also shows you beneath there that little swatch what product is visualized on it. If we also had siding and trim, each one of those would also appear as a swatch with a name and a color. And you can just send this as you would a normal email. You enter an email in the to field, and then you'd hit send there, and it would get sent along. Let's cancel out of this and back up. Other options within the share menu include send to camera roll, which is save a local version to your iPad itself. Let's just tap on that. You notice it really doesn't confirm anything, just closes that window. But if we were to exit the program, return to the home screen, and then jump into our photos, iPad's default image viewer, and you can see on the bottom left there, it says today. Tap on that, and there's the image, saved locally onto your iPad. Now let's return back to ColorView. And other options that are available to you include sharing on social media, Facebook and Twitter. You have to have the Facebook app to share it on Facebook installed on your iPad. Likewise, for Twitter, you have to have the Twitter app installed on your iPad. If you have those, then you can share your images on social media as well. And you'll notice right next to the projects file, there's a scenes option. So let's tap on that. The scenes folder is where your images are housed when they are first added to the app. So these are the raw images with no shapes drawn, no products visualized. This is just from that moment that you add an image, whether it be uploaded or take a photo, where that lives. And this is also obviously, as you see underneath, where you can also access all of the pre-installed homes that we had a look at in our first exercise. See at the top there, it shows some images that we've added. As time goes on and you've added more and more images, this can get a bit hectic with numerous thumbnails. In order to delete scenes, you can hit select in the top left. You see that highlights, and then it gives you an option to tap on an image to check or uncheck it. Let's check these two. You're going to want to delete by tapping on the trash can in the top right. Tap on that. Just like that, it deletes your scenes so that your ColorView mobile app doesn't get too loaded up with scenes as time goes on. The same goes for projects. If we jump back over to projects, tapping on the projects tab, we hit select in the top left. We can also delete projects as time goes on. And let's also take a look at the compare icon, which is the rightmost icon on the bottom ribbon. What compare does is it shows side by side a before and after. Very simple, very straightforward. So we'll show you what your home looked like before you masked it and what it looked like afterward, and then also list the product used to visualize.